Thank you. I know the day is long, long and wonderful. I'm sure everyone is as full as I am. It's moments like this where I'm really, really, really affirmed by the legacy of my father and others that it really does matter to stand for something. I say that simply, no drum roll. I am few in words right now, as I said earlier, to a room filled with wonderful women, black women, women of the African descent, that this whole experience for me here in London has got me thinking, percolating, stewing, brewing, and I'm trying to figure out when I land back in good old USA how to put some of what I've gotten here back into action. I am sitting here like the blessing of last year's experience on a dais with men this year, sons of contributors who were significant in my father's own journey as a man in his evolution. My father was absolutely devoted to W.B. Du Bois. My father fully admired Paul Robeson Sr. My father was inspired by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and based on the Pan-Africanist concept and the Organization of African Unity, established the Organization of African American Unity. And what moves me most is that here we are now, always acting like we're going 2 steps back and having to start again and wondering where do we go from here. And there are men and women who lived and died, making moves and strides, being blacklisted, having passports taken away, having their patriotism questioned. I'm sitting here on the dais with at least 2 men who experienced that, whose fathers experienced that. Am I right? Yeah. The audacity to think you can take someone's passport, as if your existence is in a book, as if the existence that God intended for you to have in your bone, in your marrow, as we talked about earlier, as if the DNA in your righteous place on this earth isn't just sanctioned by existence. That some man, Anglo or otherwise, because it's not always Anglo. Watch where you point a finger. Sometimes it looks just like you. We have to know that the struggle is not over because foreparents are no longer here and because the people whose faces you put on posters and whose names you bandy about when it's thematic, because they are not here, the struggle goes on. It is not new. It is not over. You have before you here Kwame Nkrumah's son. You know, you buy tickets to see J-Lo and Beyonce, and you don't think the ticket is too high. You go buy CDs and you're not mad because the price went up, and then somebody wants to know, well, you know, they're driving, they're being bought. How is it that we don't give to ourselves, that we don't plant and nurture our own garden? We complain all the time about what the other one has and doesn't have, but if you tend to your garden, it too would be green.